Hi, welcome back. A couple of points that I'd like to communicate before we start moving is one, the beauty of Northbridge Community TV is that there's set times that broadcasts this show, but if you go through a search engine or YouTube or Facebook, I think, Erin, does it on Facebook? That you can see it anytime you want. So let's say you want to look up part of the Tai Chi and you said, well, I've got parting the horse's mane and I do that pretty well, but I'd like to work a little bit more on brush, knee, push. Go find the show and work on it. If you absolutely love the shaking song, as I do, then you can go to Northbridge Community TV anytime and go to episode 10 and just have a ball. So that's the beauty of this and what we're doing. The other thing is that I've heard that people go, Tai Chi and Qigong, that sounds a little woo-woo. It sounds like it's either, people have the impression that it's either like somebody in flowing robes hanging off the side of a mountain doing a lot of contortions, or Bruce Lee or it just, flying over houses and doing a lot of martial arts. And it's really neither of those. It's just, as they say, moving meditation, and it's easy and it's fun and you don't have to have any special skills. I am a disaster. I have no gross motor skills at all, but I have little tiny, fine, small motor skills. But here I am in front of you, and I have learned this and I love it. And it's for all ages. I envision 3 generations. Someday I would love to have it, so I could see a grandmother and a daughter and a 4-year-old. And it's good for all of you. And all of you is fun because you don't have to do a perfect anything. You do as best you can and just enjoy it. So there we are. Just enjoy it. Maybe that's the key phrase. All right. We're going to start. I loved the shaking last week. We're going to do an abbreviated thing of that because we got a bunch of stuff to cover today. But I'm going to get it started. Now, I would have gone all the way through it like I did last week, but I don't know, it's really, really good for you, but it also takes up a good chunk of our time. So I was torn on that one. All right, so now that we've warmed up with some shaking, let's pull a big inhale. And exhale. And while you're exhaling, give a greeting and an acknowledgement to your wisdom center. And then pull up, big inhale. And exhale and connect the wisdom center to your heart center. And then pull up, big inhale. and connect the wisdom center to the heart center to the power center. Terrific. Okay, now we're going to ring the temple bell. Remember soft knees. And remember that shaking or ringing the temple bell are just great things to do while you have a short bit of time, or you've been sitting for a long time, which is not good for you. And you get up and you're like, oh, all my blood's in my butt. So you just stand up and wake everything up, or ring the temple bell. Both of those are just terrific for getting all your parts going. Okay. Now, 3, 2, 1. Great. While I'm waiting for the cameras to come on and sort of to center myself and get settled, I just stand and go. And it really helps. Like, suppose you have to give a presentation or anything that's stressful, you're waiting, and it's just great to just center yourself. Terrific. All right, tapping. Hold your hand out, and you're going to tap, cupped hand, all the way up to your shoulder. Turn your arm over and down. Up again, and down the inside. Up the outside, and down the inside. Switch arms. Up the outside, and down the inside. Up the outside, and down the inside. Last one, there. Okay, now brush up and down. Brush up, get your shoulder and down. Up and down. I always like this one, feels good. Do a few extras, just 3. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Couple more on the left arm too. Little thing on doing things in reverse. So there was a qigong that I love, and I will do with you at some point. But it was on YouTube, and no one was doing mirror image. And so I had to school myself and teach my brain that when I saw him lift what would be in a mirror image, I'd see him move the arm on the left. It was really moving his right arm. And the more I studied that, they say that being able to do that reverse thinking is also really good for your brain, and especially our aging brains. So when you watch me do things, try and think that if it looks left to you, it's really my right hand. Okay, now we've done arms. So down the outside of your legs, up and up the inside, and down, and up the inside, and down, and up the inside. Now we're going to go down and give love to our knees, which I just read today is also our biggest joint. And as we age, they need special attention. All right, now you go to the back. Today I have my mic box in the back so I can actually use both hands and just rub. And it feels great. I'm always reluctant to leave this one. And then come around and pack some energy into that dantian. This is your power center. This is your battery. Say, hey, let's get going. And then tap up the center and tap on your thymus. And tap on your clavicles. And then around the back and over the top. And then second time. And third time. Great. Now claw hands and pull out garbage and throw it away. Bad thoughts, throw them away. Frustrations, I had one earlier today, and throw it away. Great. Tap on your temples. And whoop, tap under your eyes. And tap under your nose. And tap on your chin. Terrific. All right. Now one hand up. Remember, I'm lifting my left arm, so you lift your left arm. Hold your elbow and pat yourself on the back. And right arm, hold your elbow and pat yourself on the back. Great. Okay, left arm up, and then tap all the way down, paying special attention to under your arm where the lymph nodes are. And we'll do it again. And third time on the left side. And then we're going to go up. And down. Terrific. All right. Now fingers. And just fingertips. And sides. And just kind of bounce them. Like bong, 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 bong. And then switch hands. And then wrists. Super. All right. Hands out. Fists. Rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Terrific. Oh, bet we pull up energy and it's going to sail right through. Oh, I could feel it move. That's great. And last one because it feels good. Terrific. All right. Okay. Our qigong today, well, let's see. I might say that to the end because I want to make sure that we cover everything else. So first I want to do a Tai Chi review. So if you remember, I think I'll move over just a little bit. So here we are in Wu Ji, or mountain, or nothing. And we're going to step, I say Tai Chi begin, and we're going to step out, toe heel, and then lift water. And as you come down, you put all your weight on your right foot and turn, and you're holding the ball right hand high with a T-step with your left foot. You step out and throw the ball or part the wild horse's mane. Shift your weight back on your right, pivot your toe, bring your right foot around into a T-step, and you're holding the ball left hand high. Step out, heel toe, and throw. Rock back, shift your weight, turn your toe, bring your left foot up, and now you're holding the ball right hand high again. Step out and throw. Half step up, right hand up, left hand down, toe tap, and lady plays the lute. Pull down your hand in front of your face. Left hand comes around. Right hand goes in back, comes around, quick T-step, and push. Weight shift. Pivot your toe, come around, and push. Weight shift. Pivot your toe, come around, and push. And then lady plays the lute with a heel tap. And we'll close. Alrighty. Now, we also did, I think last week we added what I said was my favorite one. And so that's Grasp the Swallow's Tail. So we will be in Hold the Ball, right hand high, with a T-step. And you're going to step out, and your left hand goes out. Your right hand comes up to meet it. You pull down, around, bring your right hand around, push on your left wrist, flatten your hands, brush your right hand over the top of the left, pull back, and push. Now it's called Paint the Sky. Come around, your left hand's up, your right hand's down with a T-step. Step out, reach out with your right hand, your left hand comes to meet it, you grasp the sparrow's tail, and out it goes. Bring your hand around, push on your right wrist, open your hands, left hand brushes over the top of the right, pull back, and push. Paint the sky. You're going to go into a beak. Your left hand's across your body. Your left foot is in a T-stance. You step out, heel toe, and whip. Now it's a weight shift. Your right hand comes down, and your left hand goes across, and that's wave hands like clouds. 1 and 2, close up, and right hand waves, and 3, close up, and right hand waves, and goes right into a beak and a whip. Terrific. And close. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's good for now. Okay, and I will just keep reviewing. At some point, your body is going to probably go into the next move before your brain does. And that's what we want, is just all based on muscle memory. And then you can really get into the breathing. And as I say, moving meditation. All right, so let's do the 3x3 Qigong. Pull up. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pull up. Last one. Big inhale. And a big exhale. And tiger returns to the mountain. So way back, when they were just starting Qigong, there was a healer in a village, and he watched his fellow villagers work all day in the fields, and they came home and they were tired, and he started having them move like 5 different animals, and he found that when they did, they had more energy. They didn't get sick as much. They were happier, and they were not as prone to injury. And so that's why I am studying, and I will try and share with you. I don't think of myself as a teacher as much as a friend that's a guide. I like that one. So I'm going to share with you as I learn them, the 5 different animals. And last week we did tiger. tiger is seen as majestic and powerful, and so it's also, fortunately, the first one of them and one of the easier ones to learn. So we've got our paws, and it goes to claws. They turn out, they turn into paws, and very deliberately you push up and then open and then turn and pull back down. And right about here, you can open again. And then turn, close up, pull up, and open and push. Turn, back to pause, down, open, claws to pause, pull up, open, push, turn, pull down, and open. Last one. Turn, close, pull up, push, turn, and pull down. So now, I think this is what was new last week. We will take our paws and pull back. And if you can get the side camera, so we're like bent back, you're really working your spine, and you pull your paws, whoops, I'm going too slow. Pull your paws up and out, and poof, you pounce. Now you're going to pull your paws up, and your left foot goes out, and you pounce. Pull your left foot in, bring up your paws, work your back, and pounce. Pull up, and it's your right foot. Pull down, pull up, work your spine, and pounce. Pull back, and left foot out. Pull back, work your spine, pounce, pull down, last one, up, and pounce. And then come back out. Pull up energy, or as they say, adjust the breath, and close. I love being a tiger. I think that's terrific. All righty. So now, let's see, I think we will review the Tai Chi moves again, and then we'll do as much of maybe 8 pieces of brocade as we can fit in. So here we are in mountain. And you're relaxing everything all the way down so that your head's light and your feet are heavy, and you've got something pulling on the crown of your head, so your chin's tucked a little and your butt's tucked under. And Tai Chi begin, and you step out, toe heel, and then you lift water and down, weight on your right leg, turn, step out, heel, toe, and throw. Weight shift, turn, around, hold the ball left hand high, and throw. Weight shift, and throw. Half step up, right hand up, left hand down, and white crane spreads its wings. And then pull down and around and back, T-step and push. Weight shift, turn, and push. Weight shift, turn your foot, come around, and push. Half step up, Lady plays salute. And close. Okay, and the other part of it that we learned is you're holding the ball. No. Yeah, holding the ball, T-step. And you're going to step out, reach with your left hand. Your right hand comes to meet it, grasp the sparrow's tail, come around, push on your left wrist, flatten your hands, right hand brushes over the top of the left, and a big wave push, paint the sky, come around, and we're going to hold the ball left hand high. Heel toe, reach with your right hand, meet it with your left, come down and around, push on your right wrist, flatten your hands. This time your left hand brushes over the top of the right, big pull back and push, come around and into our whip. And then you step out, heel toe, and whip. You shift your weight, right hand comes down, left hand comes across. 1. Wave 2, close up, wave right, wave 3, and then go right into the beak and a whip. Terrific. I wish I could see all of you. I wish you could be here. And I just think it'd be a lot of fun. But this is terrific anyway. All righty. Okay, so let's do a few of as much as the 8 pieces of brocade that we can fit in. Erin, do you know how much time? We have 1 minute. Oh, we're not going to fit anything in. Well, poop. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess we just might as well close up and say thank you to all of our centers. So we're going to pull up energy and say thank you to the Wisdom Center. And pull up energy and thank you to the Wisdom Center and connect it to the Heart Center. And pull up energy and connect the Wisdom Center to the Heart Center to the Power Center. And then close and namaste.